Gotta move fast, get to the bag.
And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And here we go from Chicago. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. We send a man in motion. Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. Breaks the tackle. He's still going. He's out of bounds after a gain of about 8, so nice pick up there, 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Slot man in motion left. Give on 2nd to Hall. And he won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
3rd and just 2 to go. On 3rd and short. Connects with his back. Hall. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest game.
First down, here comes Hall. Right through the middle of the field. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's Hall once more. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy escapes the pocket. Completed to his running back. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Here we go, set. Hop, set, go. Hop, set, go.
Home. Goes the wrong way and is going to lose several here. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Look at my team. Let's go.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And he's got it, it's in close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Just need 3 now to find the end zone on this first possession. It's 3rd and goal.
Set. 19. 79.
They send the tight end in motion. 3rd and goal for McCarthy. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings finish up an excellent opening series. All right, so a nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain.
He misses on the extra point, so a good start for their offense, but not for him kicking it. Score stays at 6-0. Following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. His return starts at the 5. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Ready, set.
1st and 10 from the 32. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
That drop play comes in the old headset, Kate. I'm thinking risk-reward. The risk is I may get hit in the mouth handing it to the running back, but the reward is this thing may pop in the open field for a huge play.
Nice catch. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears find an answer with their opening drive. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. The Bears literally won up that opening touchdown drive, as they take a 7-6 lead here. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Gets him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far. Offense in a hurry up here.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
McCarthy throwing here. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away. That's going to bring up third down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Third and long for him here. Short pass brought in. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Throwing again now, McCarthy. Buys time, rolling right. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. So they're left facing third and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. From the gun, it's Hall. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. They were outside their comfort zone to try a field goal, so instead they're going for this on fourth down. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And after burning a couple early, they're down to one to work with now. Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it.
19, Tiger, 19, subtract 60. Go.
McCarthy throwing on fourth down. He's got it to his running back. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 5-point first quarter lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. And
that's no good. His second missed extra point of the day. So now after his second missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. 12-7 our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play. Going one again with Swift. And they're going to to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Back to the air. Love. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And hey, if you can't prevent the catch, Brock, at least prevent a gain after it, right? So they make the quick stop at the 31. So 20 yards on that play. And it'll be first down Bears. New set of downs for them from the 31. First down throw. Here's Love. Chased out, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
This guy, Kate, he can create. He really is good out there. He's skilled when it comes to getting outside the pocket, which makes it all the more impressive. They contained him so well when he was clearly looking to generate something with his legs.
Shotgun now for Love. Odunze's got it right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line.
Complete to number 15, Odunze. A 13-yard gain brings up 3rd and a yard.
Seventh play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Pass brought in by Burton. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Yellow, red, yellow. Steel, black. Hut, hut.
Out of the shotgun to give to Swift. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Bears take a 2nd quarter lead. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, buddy.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those forces before they find pay dirt.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Ty Felton here to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now it's McCarthy. To the left side and wheeled in by Wilson. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. Just one play into this drive and they are already sitting on their own 45.
First down.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Forced out to his right. Has a man on target to Johnson. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
McCarthy to throw it. And he goes down. The Bears got him. Those are the hurry-up offense here. Here's McCarthy to throw. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to third down. Here he goes, third and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. New set of downs for him from the 31.
3-3.
First down, here's Swift. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be first down, Chicago. So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. The Bears on top here at Soldier Field. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down, and they go right back to it. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. A draw now. This is Swift. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe, but starts pushing into Vikings territory. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on third down.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
The Vikings into the nickel for this third down play.
Here we go, set. Ready?
Staying grounded with Swift. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll be first down Bears.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. The Bears going to use their third and final timeout. 2nd and 3 now.
32-yard line.
Down, blue striker. 45, white. Hut, hut.
There's Love to throw. Running for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. Anybody more power?
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. Love from the gun. Has his man caught by Odunze. And his short game gets them a new set of downs. And goes to the hurry up here. On 1st and 10, here's Love. Has it at the 7. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears will add to their lead at the end of the half. All right, so they... Solid first half continues from Brock. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. You always preach about coming out strong, and they've been the ones dictating the tempo. As a result, they add to their lead.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears push the lead to 2 scores now. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. "19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it." Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. And this won't be caught. Clark is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Back to throw it. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out, how in the heck do we turn this around?
Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And he'll try to hit this one well. Return brings us to the end of our first 2 quarters of play. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Returning it from the 4. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he's going to take this return out of bounds.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
First and 10 from the 32.
Set, ready, green jack, black, 95. Watch out now, hey, green. Ready.
Second half starts with a run by Swift. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They gain 11 on that play, and that'll be 1st down Chicago.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Come on, set. 52, ready.
Going to the ground again on first. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, here we go. Black 40. Set.
Running with Swift out of the gun. And this is going backwards. The defense all over that draw, and they're going to lose yards. Third down coming up.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, for the thousandth time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
Here we go. Set.
Throwing his love on third. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Throwing the out route complete. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. On the move, headed right. He's going to keep it this time. They're on him as he gets it up to the 47. Leaving Hippolyte the second, able to bring him down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Down the field. He's got Wilson. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down. Offensive line fast.
1st down, Vikings.
1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Working quickly here.
That's Vikings. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
1st and 10. It's McCarthy. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Working quickly here. The Bears decide to call their 1st timeout, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Coming right is Hall. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Third down here, need 8 on the play. 3rd and long for him here. Checks it down the hall. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He brings it in. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd second and goal at the 9-yard line.
Looking to throw, McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup. Yeah. Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal. Back to the air, McCarthy. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings start the second half with some needed points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Line up for the 2-point conversion.
Tight end going in motion here. Another throw here for McCarthy. Buys time, rolling right. And he gets into the end zone. That lead is now whittled down to a single point. You could feel the greater sense of urgency from him there, Brock. Trailing on the scoreboard, and he took the initiative to convert that 2-point try.
Yeah, you always need your quarterback to be able to manufacture points, but especially when you're down. He's got the license to improvise anytime. And what a confidence builder to everyone around him when your QB can make something out of nothing.
Luther Burden now on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Love out of the shotgun. Vikings get there. They're going to win this round. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push them back for 2nd down.
2nd and 20 at the 27-yard line.
Here we go. Yellow, 43. Set.
To the air with Love. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Set, punt. 45, wide. Set.
Love now, off the play action. That's complete. It's the rookie from Georgia. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Go now. Ready.
Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Bears football to begin the 4th. They say trying to hang on to the lead in a close game. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Love now on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. He has to pick up a 14 yards as the chains reset.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Play action, Love. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. There's Love to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
To the air on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Look at them, they don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Ready.
They're going to go. It's Love. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
2nd down now. They need 7. McCarthy fires out wide, complete. The 40, at the 20. He does it, touchdown Minnesota. The Vikings take a 4th quarter lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
McCarthy's going to look to throw this. And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late.
28, Bears 21.
Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like, if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Ready, break.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. This drive is going to begin with a run by Swift. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be 1st down Bears. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Ready.
Running behind center with Swift. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Metellus on the tackle.
Shot,
A loss of a
17.
yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Love from the gun. Gets his tight end on the corner route. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be first down, Chicago. All set to go now from the 35. Love with it on first down. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. On the ground with Swift. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Looking to throw. A crucial mistake late. It's intercepted. And the Vikings will take over as he reports his first interception of our season.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
They start the drive with Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Down the field, he's got Wilson. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They've got first down here from the 36. Handoff running left. Here's Hall. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Breece Hall with the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Reichert on for the point after. And finally gets one to go after a couple of misses already in this one.
35, Bears 21.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. Good work so far. He's got room. And that nearly got him to midfield. He's out of bounds just a yard or 2 short.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Second and 10. Love trying again. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
So it's second and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Loves to throw again. Trying to push deep downfield. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. Third down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Throwing now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on third downs. Right, they want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Down in the fourth, offense staying out there for this.
Let's go. Ready.
Desperation time here. And they get to him and hold him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Here we go. Here we go. 72.
They're going to pass it here. Taken in by Addison, left side. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 15 there. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
The right side, caught by Wilson. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Clock is working against them as they hurry up to the line. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Has some room to work. That one connects. And it's going to be a win for the Vikings here today as they get the first down. They can take the clock down to zeros now. The Bears going to use their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
On the jump.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Back to the air, McCarthy. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings making a 3-score game in the fourth. Breece Hall with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. You've got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Starting from the 5. This makes it up to the 25.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready, set.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
22 near. Check.
Love out of the shotgun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Now he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
10, ready?
A 2nd down throw here for Love. Well, a little bit of big completion block, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. That sets up 3rd down.
Such a big part of that breakup, Kate, or any breakup as a corner, is your positioning relative to the target. And really, the timing of it all. You can be in the right spot, but if you don't time it, that ball is still caught at this league.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And now it's 5 sacks for them in this one. Man, this defense is eating. Latest brings up 4th down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
On the set.
Hands are tied. Gotta have it on this 4th down.
Ready. 52 blaster. Hut.
Here he goes. One final shot. Chased out to his right. Deep right side. Burden has it. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings emerge as winners as we say so long from Chicago.